Look who we got. We got Miss Dee and we got Grant Shelby. Good
Morning.
morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. This is a good surprise. Well, thanks everybody for coming to the Aquatic Morning Show, where the aquarists go and the shrimpists and everybody go to be in the know. The Aquatic Morning Show. Welcome. Let's see. So, what you guys got going on this morning?
So we got off the stream last night, and Shelby's like, "So I got good news and bad news." I'm like, "What's the bad news?" And she's like, "Well, I got off tomorrow to help you." I'm like, "How's that bad news?" So I have a lot of extra time on my hands than I thought I was going to. So I talked her into jumping on the. I said, "Let's just do 20 minutes. Jump on there before we get started with the day." Shelby's already caught like all the tangerine tigers out of the room, but
well, she's on it.
Shelby,
well, thank y'all for spending the extra time with us. That's awesome. I appreciate it. It's been a little difficult down here in Houston. I swear I come one thing after another before I ever make it to the hospital. But it's okay. Y'all make my day. But yesterday it was, and I'm going to tell you what. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Why am I having a brain fart? Ricky De Hoyos.
Yes.
That guy is so nice. He offered to, well, first he offered to come and pick me up and take me around to his LFSs and some of the fish stores. Well, I can't do that because I can only go to like one maybe. And so, because then I got to get to the hospital. Well, yesterday I had to go pick up some things from Walmart because we thought she was coming home or coming to the apartment today. Well, they moved that back to Friday because her platelets weren't coming up enough. They are now, but they weren't. So she can't come home today. But I need to go to Walmart, which ended up being on like the east side of town, which isn't the best side of town. Couldn't find out. So as I'm coming back, the Trailblazer starts making this popping noise every time I go over a bump. It's like pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just going to fall apart out from underneath me before I make it home.
Those Texas roads are rough.
Dude, it's like I said, I will never, ever talk about Louisiana roads again because these roads should not even be called roads. They're so bad.
Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado are like the three worst states for roads.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree, but I'm going to have to put Texas. What the heck? I'm going to have to put Texas at the top, which really is crazy to me because they have all the oil. You know, they have all the oil money. So you think that, but they don't have state taxes, do they?
No. I don't think that their tax system works as well as everybody else's.
They don't pay taxes.
When you see their roads. I kept making the joke several times with Shelby. I'm like, we're lucky if we get out of Texas without popping a tire because we filled up the entire back of the truck with more than too much weight.
Well, I've already had a blowout, and now something's popping underneath it.
To be popping.
Yeah, it's popping. So I went around to the only place that was open, and they told me they thought it was the differential in the back, and I'm like, no, that's not it. I don't know vehicles much, but that's not it. And he said, but he was only 50%, sure that's what it was. So I left there. Nobody else was open because it was Labor Day, and I ended up finding a place that I'm going to go to today that's on the way to the hospital. But Ricky said that if I needed a vehicle, that he would, that if I could get to his work, I could borrow his vehicle during the day until he got off work, and then come and get him and and then he'd bring me back to the hospital. I'm like,
wow,
this, wow.
That's nice.
So much. He is so.
He is a nice dude, anyways.
Yeah, very nice. And so I do hope that I can meet up with him while I'm down here, which I'm only down here for another 2 days, so we'll see. But I don't know. It's what today brings.
Just gonna roll with the punches, girl. Roll with them.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I was so like upset, but Ricky just kind of talked me through it yesterday, and I was like, it just keeps going. It don't stop.
Now you know how that saltwater thing feels, that reactor, because that's what you have to be now.
Yeah, there you go.
Take all the bull and go with it.
Yeah, there you go.
They had a fun stream last night.
Yeah, I caught some of it. I didn't get to catch all of it because I had to start laundry and then get in the shower once I got here to the apartment. It's like, it is a job, you know? It's like,
I have to say, Grant was looking exceptionally dapper last night.
yeah.
Shelby, you were cute too, but you know, Grant was the star last night. Just you know, girl.
He was glowing.
No, I was just stealing her radiance that night.
Oh.
No, y'all are so sweet together. Just makes me smile the whole time I watch y'all.
Only Oscar. We had a contest last night on who could guess how many fish-only tanks we had in the house, and only Oscar has got it right. It's 56.
It's how many?
56.
Really? I wouldn't have thought that many.
No, fish only tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish tanks.
So not fish only, because one of the tanks has a turtle in it. So
Well, you know, but they're not shrimp tanks.
No.
I think it was how many tanks have fish in them in the house.
Okay.
And it's 56. Only Oscar's got it, and then gave his prize to Dee Dee. So
No, only Oscars is Gene. They kept theirs. But,
Geek Boy did. Oh
Geek
my
Boy
God.
gave me mine. He's so sweet. Geek Boy actually grew up where I live right now. Isn't that so cool? Now he lives out west, you know.
Labor Day thing then. That's what it was.
Yeah, so I got more shrimps. Imagine that. Yeah, June has started keeping shrimp too. Only Oscars?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got 7 shrimp tanks because of me, and I said you need to make that a nice even 10.
Yeah.
Yep. She's got the bug. Yep. Oh, and just behind them is 100-gallon rack.
What?
I mean, 100 tank rack.
Yeah.
That one? Right behind you.
Yeah, there's 100.
That's a metal tank?
And then the tanks go down into the floor as well.
Oh,
It goes all the
Look
way
at that.
wow. And now are those 10s, 20s? What?
all 10s.
All 10s?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite size?
So like I try to get as many tanks in the house as we possibly can for the shrimp, so I can crossbreed and do different
Right.
projects.
Yeah.
10 gallons is like the smallest we can go without seeing growth rate slow down and then overall size of the shrimp reduced. Because if you put them in like a 5-gallon tank, I swear the maximum size you're going to get your females is like 2.5 centimeters. Or if you just move them up to a 10-gallon tank, it's 3 centimeters on average. Now, I'm not saying you can't get a 3 centimeter out of a 5-gallon, but like if I'm getting 30 to 40 of my babies up to that size, you're probably only getting a percentage of that. So
Now,
it takes you a lot longer to get to a full-grown size with a smaller tank.
would you suggest if somebody was only getting 5 shrimp to start out with to put them in a 5.5 or 2.5 until you started seeing babies and then move them up, or go ahead and throw them in a 10?
I would, if you want to get babies going and
Yeah.
stuff like that, 10 shrimp in a 10-gallon, you're going to have great success. You can throw 5 shrimp in a 5-gallon. It's just going to be not twice as hard as the 10-gallon, but to keep water parameters consistent. And everyone always asks, like, oh, I want to get a colony going. How many shrimp should I start with?
Uh-huh.
The more shrimp you start with, the easier, because not all shrimp are going to be frisky
Right.
at a young age, but some of them will be, and buying more, it increases your chances of getting those young producers. And the ones that are kind of late bloomers, that they're still going to produce a lot of babies for you, but it's just getting a mix of both of them.
I had heard someone say, and I won't say names, but they said that if you get like 5 or 10, that if you start them out in a 5-gallon, that they don't have so much area that they have to search for their mate or food or whatever. And then once you see babies, then move them up to a 10. Do you agree, disagree?
I could have 5 shrimp in a 55-gallon tank, and they're going to take off and explode way faster than the 5 shrimp in a 5-gallon.
Now, how do they find each other? By smell?
Yeah, the hormones go in the water, and the males start dancing like crazy. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure if you had a 55-gallon tank that was fully decked out and planted like one of our aquascapes for the live contest, then yeah, maybe it might take a couple days, but you put a piece of food in there, and the males won't care too much about the food if the female's ready to go. And she's going to come out for the food. So I don't worry about tank size. And
Oh, good.
I'd be more worried about just getting 5 shrimp because your chances of getting a male and female could be lower. Especially some sources, you could get mainly just females and then no males. So,
or you could get 3 males and 2 females, and one of those females becomes sexually mature first, and all the males are going to become sexually mature way faster than any of the females. So now you've got 3 males going after the 1 mature female.
Will they kill her?
They can stress her out.
Oh Lord!
Yeah,
like fish. Fish have the same thing. If you have too many males in a guppy or inler colony, you're gonna lose your female.
It's not as strong as the guppy complex where you need like a trio to stop the females from getting stressed out. But if you have more males than females in a shrimp colony, it can definitely take effect on them because the females release hormones at different times. So when you see those males dancing, generally speaking, they're all looking for just one of those females.
Yeah.
So
I know that in the guppy, I've got one colony of guppies that once the females are bred, I have to remove them because the males will not stop. I mean, they won't stop. Yeah. So I have to remove the females. But boy, there's some pretty guppies, that's for sure. So it kind of sucks. But
and then Spaghetti Nona asked Dee Dee, how many varieties of shrimp do you have? I'm curious. I think it's 15, right?
I'm just thinking 18, but some of them have the same second type of tank of shrimp in the tank. Because like I have tangerine tigers in multiple tanks, and I counted some of them as 2, and I should only count it once.
I need to get some of them.
About 18, between 15 to 18.
Right. And then Vibes asks, how many shrimp do y'all recommend? We usually recommend 1 to 2 shrimp at least per gallon to start out with, but the more the merrier. If I can get a 10-gallon tank and start it with 45 females and 5 males, that's going to be what I start my tanks with. But I'd rather start with unsexed juveniles than large adults. So I'll probably just do 50 unsexed juvies and then cull the males heavily as they grow up.
Well, Houston, we might have a problem here. Because I have all these 2.5-gallon tanks and some 5 gallons and some 3.5s or whatever.
But here's the thing. There's gallon tanks, 2.5s, there's 5 gallons. What fish are going to be better than shrimp to put in those smaller tanks? So if you're going to think about humane and the right thing to do, it is keep a small colony of shrimp if you have to have something lively in there. So it's not like a bad thing, but like if you're breeding for profit or you're trying to sell to your club, the 2.5 gallons are just not, a great way to tackle that situation.
I'm not trying to sell, but I don't want my girls to get beat down either.
You need to have more girls than boys.
Yeah. You can start just a little frat house and move all the males into one tank. You can
pad.
$1.5 gallon for that.
Yeah. Well, you guys, give me just a minute. Let me run through and say good morning to everybody because I have gotten way behind on that. Monster Fish Gal, Miss Lori, good morning. She's going to get the axolotl from yesterday.
Hey, congratulations.
Yep. And Carrie is also going to get an axolotl. So.
Oh, nice. That was sweet. I know what you did.
You get an axolotl. You get an axolotl.
Pay the shipping and I'll send you one. Mystery Snail Guardians, good morning. Snailing it from the start. Mark Searleson, good morning. And Mary Page, who re-upped membership. I know she was a member before, but it just says new member. We got it. Thank you again for re-upping, Miss Mary. Jay Oliver, whoop, whoop. He's in here early. It's unusual, but hey, we'll take it. Jennifer Weaver, Craig Doniger. Mississippi Hippie, good morning. Fish Fam Christmas.
Yay.
Victoria Lee, good morning. She's got a very active morning, so she won't be jumping in today. All right, but I know I'll have you guys blaring in the background. Well, let me make sure that I talk loud so I wake up Brian. I still want to know who's behind Fish Fam Christmas every day so I can say hi to whoever it is.
It is a committee.
I know, but somebody's behind it, though.
Rico.
Like every day, maybe a different person.
Well, it could be because several of them have the authority for the account.
Right.
No one person does.
Greg, good morning, Greg. Okay, we do need some help. Yesterday, Victoria did donate $20 to the axolotl, but I do not have Zelle, and she doesn't have PayPal. So, is there anybody that's got Zelle that also has PayPal that can swap that over? If you do in chat, let me know.
I don't even know what Zelle is.
We could do it.
Y'all can do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I will, let's see. Let me email you her email. That way she can email.
I'll just send Victoria my number.
Okay. All right, Victoria.
Your PayPal.
My PayPal is mainsalesfurandfins@gmail.com.
Didn't catch that.
No, you got to. I guess I'll just take your email. I got it.
It's my email. Sorry. The Nano Aquarium guy. Good morning. Let's see. Army Aquatics. Good morning. Welcome. Yellowstone. Good to see you. We miss you. I know you work.
It's hard to find your emails, though. There's so much going on. I got it.
Garcia. Good morning, Garcia. Let's see. Jenna P. Ben Backstorm. Hi.
Jenny.
Vibes. I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't shut your stream down, but you are welcome up here. Smash that like button. Do what?
It was just 20?
Yeah. Just 20. Only Oscars. Good morning. And it jumps. All right. Snoochie Booch. Good morning. Let's see. I think.
And did you see Miss Jennifer Weaver's in here?
Yes. Silver Creek Aquatics. S. Nana. S. Sketty Nana. I don't want to say spaghetti.
Sketty Nana.
Sketty Nana. What does that mean?
Bruiser is here.
Bruiser. Daniel Velez.
Hola.
Hola.
And today is, I believe, it's Jennifer Weaver's birthday.
Is it?
Happy birthday to you. It's your day. Don't throw it away. I've come to celebrate in a big way. Another year. So come on and cheer. It's the birthday last frontier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're having a good time, making me feel fine. I wish the day would never come to an end. So come on and party. One day you will see that it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy
You was on that, girl.
I know. I've been waiting for you to say her name.
Well, happy birthday, Jennifer Weaver from the Aquatic Morning Show. Wayne Talbert, good morning, and Chris Howell, good morning. Let's see, we got. Is it hard to tell males from females in shrimp?
So it can be difficult the younger they are, but when they're old and full grown, it's pretty easy to tell. The males have like flat bodies, and the females are nice and curved at the belly. The other is the antenna. The males have super long antenna coming out off the nose of the shrimp, and then the females, it's shorter. So the males use those long antennas to find the females when they're in heat or ready to drop the saddle. So, yeah. And then also, depending on the kind of shrimp, if it's a female and she has eggs, you can see the saddle right behind the head of the shrimp.
Yeah.
I go
You
by
know how I can tell? When she's got the little balls under her belly.
Yeah, that's the easiest way.
Yeah, the females have more girth.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, especially when they're full like that. But you'd love to see them like that.
Yes. Yes. I love shrimpies. They're so cute.
Me too. I don't know why, but I've got the bug. Oh, and Stephen P's got the bug now too. June's got the bug. I think Daniel Velez, because he won some yellow cones from them last week or the week before? He was telling me how pretty they are, so he might be getting bit too. So shrimp flu's going around.
Hey, that's great. That's awesome. That is great. I want some of those yellow. Is it the yellow tangerine tigers? The ones you can put with the Neos that don't interbreed.
The orange tangerine tigers, but you could also do yellow King Kongs if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yellow King Kongs can go with other shrimp too?
So the yellow King Kongs are a tangerine tiger hybrid, and there's like the breeder who bred the original yellow King Kongs passed away, and she never shared exactly how she made it. So
man.
There's basically like two different roads that you could take to make them. One is selective breeding tangerine tigers to be yellow without the stripes and the dots. I did that for like 2-3 years before I gave up on that project. It was such a slow process. And then the price of yellow King Kongs went from $100 down to $10. So I was like, I'm just going to buy them.
Yeah.
And then they breed so fast and so pure and true. But eventually when I was crossing my tangerine tigers with Taiwan bees, 8 to 10 generations in, I got a solid yellow shrimp pop out. And then I eventually got 2 of them, took those 2, bred them together, and they breed very true, pure yellow King Kong looking shrimp. Now, I don't know if that's exactly how she made her yellow King Kongs, but the 2 are so identical. The only thing I need to do still is cross pure, true yellow King Kongs with the ones that I made to see if the genes are exactly the same. But they are so heavy on the tangerine tiger gene that they're basically like the same shrimp in my eyes. But the tangerine tigers are just a tad bit hardier. I think they can take a wider range of parameters. But we have a 7.5 gallon fluval tank with Cirrus stone. It's a neocaridina parameter setup. It's got my green emeralds in it with the yellow backline that I've been working on. And then it's got Shelby's aquatic isopods. And just for fun, I was like, I'm going to throw 2 yellow King Kongs in there. And now there's a colony of yellow King Kongs in that tank. Wow. So I kind of did that because one of my customers took my $25 yellow King Kong Rillies and threw them in neocaridina parameters, and they did fine. So I was like, if the Rillies can make it, then the yellows should have no problem. Yeah,
definitely. Wow.
That gives me some thoughts.
Yep. I need to get some for sure.
But you can't put green tigers and yellow King Kongs in the same tank, but you could do like yellow King Kongs and red cherries or something like that.
Yeah.
They're not going to breed nearly as fast as they do in the Caridina water, but they're not going to be suffering or anything like that, like the bee shrimp would be.
And they'll still breed?
Your phone was in your pocket the whole time, Shelby.
She thought she lost her phone?
No, she just didn't know where it was. That she needed it for something earlier, and she's like, and I just felt it go off because my leg is on hers. I'm like,
that sounds like me.
Goodness.
Scotty Aquati, good morning. Well, you guys, Miss Dee Dee and Mystery Snow Guardians have made a new morning coffee cup video. So here we go.
Hello? Yes. I'm getting up now. Be there in a few minutes. Good morning. Come on in. Fixing the coffee right now. Have a seat. Mystery Snow Guardians. Thanks for making these clips for me to use in this video. There's always more room around the table for another friend to have a cup of coffee. If you want to join us, send an email to theaquaticmorningshow@gmail.com. Grab a cup, set a spell.
I love that one, Dee Dee.
I gave you some of your music.
You did. I was sitting in the background going,
music.
That'll wake you up. That's awesome. And I like what you did at the beginning too. Thank you so much. Y'all keep me on my feet. That's for sure.
I do these in the wee hours of the morning, so I'm silly.
I feel bad the last week when Jess wasn't able to make it on the stream, and then she's like, "Oh, Dee Dee will take it over." But then I remember Dee Dee stayed up extra late for our stream, and I knew that she had to do all of the live stream and everything else like that. And I was like, we kept her up way too late. I don't think she's gonna make it for your stream, Jess.
Yeah, you just have to suck it up, you know.
That's all right.
And I told
It's
Shelby,
Pay,
like,
you pay.
it's our fault.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll give her to you every now and then. I'll share.
I was up till 3 last night running RO water.
Wow.
I got my line put up. I can't wait to check it out, see if it works.
Yeah. I can't say anything because I do the same thing when I'm at home, but I haven't done a water change now in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So when I get home, that's all I'm going to be doing for like the first 3 days when I get home.
I've gotten the entire house done except for Layla's room since we've been back from Texas.
Wow.
I can't. It's just, y'all don't have auto top off in there?
No, I got lids though, so I don't need to top off anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're doing your water changes, you do it all by hand?
Yeah, that's why I don't like most of the days when you guys are doing the live streams, I'm already like everything's drained and I'm in the middle of filling up. And if I pop up on here, I know I'm guaranteed to flood at least one tank. So usually 10 o'clock is great because I usually fast until about 10. So I start eating and take a break. I watch the Aquatic Morning Show. Shelby's usually at work, but we try to make Mondays. Yesterday we went car shopping though. So we weren't able to, but we didn't find anything.
No.
You gotta wait.
It's a bad time to buy a car.
Yeah,
Or
I get
rent one. You can't even find one to rent.
Yeah, I get a discount from Chevy for
Mhm.
my grandpa being a GM mechanic, and it wasn't worth buying a used car when I can get a brand new one with the discount for the exact same price. So
Yeah.
we gotta wait like 2 weeks until new cars hit the lot, but
Cool.
it'll be
Yeah.
worth the wait rather than just getting something that we just didn't really want.
Right.
Oh, and
Chevy,
just
what
so
do you-
everybody knows, they have a sale going on now, so check out their site.
The sale's over. Oh well,
It's over?
so the Yellow King Kongs, the Stardust, Tybees, Tang Tide, those are all still on sale because we're trying to move
Okay.
all the tanks out of Jaden's room. But the Labor Day sale, that's over with. That was over yesterday. So the I'll probably still do buy 10 culls, get 4 free just because I want all the culls gone. Until I go through the orders today, I have no idea what we got to catch. We have 25 boxes going out today.
Woo! My wife and I have been searching for her a car for 4 months. She's been using my Suburban since.
We don't like desperately need a new car, so it's not like we're in a mad rush or anything. But when we drove from Lucas or our house to Lucas Brett's, poor Jaden was smushed in the back seat between 4 totes. Layla was between me and Shelby in the front seat. And then we still had stuff in the back of the truck that if it was left in the back for over 2 hours in the hot sun, it would not have been good for the show. So we were lucky enough that Lucas has that huge Sprinter van. So we threw everybody in there. Then the kids had more than enough room to lay down and travel. And then the whole time we're car shopping, they're all like, no, let's get the van. Come on, let's get the van. And I'm like, you're not going to be embarrassed? Like I have to pick you up from school in the van? Like they're not thinking about that at all. So you need to message Shelby and get her to do something about the Aquatic Morning Show coffee mug sponsor.
Will do. I will.
And I just posted all their links, so it's all in there for you.
Good deal. Hey, what do you do, Shelby? Other than the household and the shrimp and Grant.
She's Superwoman.
Currently, I have been working at West Marine for quite some time. I'm the manager. I just stepped down. I don't officially step down till like the 20th, but I've been working there for 6 years and several other jobs, but that was like my main thing. And they sell boat parts and anything around the water and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it for the kayaking and things like that I do on the water. I don't care so much about boats.
Yeah.
So I think it is time for me to step down from that and pursue something that I actually care about.
Yeah.
She's working there 5 days a week. So she just stepped down so she can only work 3, maybe 4 days a week. But it'll give us more time to do more videos. She'll have
travel.
Unlimited access to travel to any of the shows. Because like we just went to Repticon on Sunday. And we could have easily just had a table at Repticon selling plants. There's so many people that do axolotls and turtles that they'd probably get shrimp to throw in there or raise a tank, breed the shrimp, and then feed the shrimp off, the ugly ones maybe, you know?
Yeah.
But we ended up getting a Matamata turtle. Shelby picked up some milk frogs and was like, oh,
did you really? Did you get some milk frogs?
I didn't buy them, but I saw them. They were so cute.
They are. Mine are doing so good.
One of the local people have them pretty good price. And I'm like, all right, but I got to do this the right way. We've done dart frogs before where we bought them and then set up their terrarium. What I want to do is we have 2 huge 40-gallon terrariums. And I just want to make sure they're set up and we have isopods and like a whole ecosystem going
the
before
whole bioactive.
Yes. I can't just buy. I love them. Those strawberry frogs are my number 1 on the list. So
they're not like a turtle.
Is it called a strawberry dart frog?
Yes. Yeah, it's one of the prettiest dart frogs you'll ever see. Besides I can't remember the name of the other one, but it's black with an orange face, and those are cool. And they're little, but can't remember the name of them.
But frogs are not like turtles. I can't just bring a frog home and set up a perfect environment for it. The turtles, I can do that instantly.
Yeah.
I can't do it for frogs.
This is this the, well,
Yeah. And they
The one with the blue on its legs is really what you'll find around.
I forget what they do with the eggs exactly, but I think they like carry them on their back, like one egg at a time, and then raise the tadpole up itself or something like that. I can't remember. I need to go back and research it. But they're not like the other dart frogs where they lay a couple eggs at once and then the tadpoles just raise themselves. I think these ones actually take care of the tadpoles somehow.
really?
Yeah.
They're a little bit different. These are also not very captive bred yet.
Yeah.
There's some people that are selling them, but a lot of them are still wild caught, especially when you go to the reptile shows. But they're still $75 to $80 a piece.
They were like 300 though when we were first getting into the hobby. So they have come down in price.
Yeah.
There's
And
a lot.
we got a mata turtle for 175, and like I was
Used to be like
willing
a
to spend
900.
350 or 550 to
Now
550.
what is a mata? How do you spell mata?
Matta.
No, it's M-A-T-A.
M-A-T-A.
Don't tell me how to
Not
spell.
TT. I thought it was TT.
Turtle. Here we go.
Just looks like a leaf.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
black water tank for that.
Yes.
Got to get a little bit more leaves to make it a little bit more darker, but we put a ton in there. I mean, we have tons of catappa leaves and pods that we get for our isopods, and put those in.
Wow.
Oh,
That sucker's got a big head.
That second one looks just like ours.
wow.
They do have that weird smile too.
But those are like some soft, flat back. Ours has like some real nice spines to it.
They
That's kind of
almost,
fishy.
yeah, they got that. Look at the nose.
Mhm.
And it looks like they're always smiling. It's the best thing about them. And so that nose, the turtle actually never surfaces. It just uses that nose as a snorkel, and it stands on its back hind legs and just puts its nose up, takes a breath, and then goes back down to water. But the little gills on the chin, not gills, but the frilly things, those are like lures. So it attracts the fish to come by, and then it's not like a snapper where it strikes. It's a gulper. So it opens up its mouth and swallows in as much water as it possibly can and swallows
Like an
the
ice
fish
swallow.
Oh,
Weird.
Yeah.
wow.
I took a net full of guppies out of the pond outside and threw it inside, and there was 2 nice big gravid females swimming around, and one of them's gone. So I know he's nice and well fed since we've gotten him.
Right. That's awesome.
It is one of our bucket list turtles. I've wanted it for quite some time, but like I mentioned, they're always like 350 to 500.
Yeah.
And like some reptile shows have them, some don't. Like we went to one when I first bred the diamondback terrapins, and I was trying to buy one.
$50.
Yeah.
$950 for just
What?
one. And I was like, oh man, I really wanted it, but it was like at the time where we were supposed to buy other chameleons and things like that. And I'm like, no, we can't get this right now. Maybe another time. And I'm glad we waited because 175 sounds a lot better than 900.
They had 2 of them for 175, and I should have bought both of them. And as soon as we got done with the Repticon, Shelby's like, all right, where are we going now? And I'm like, back to the turtle guy. And he only had one. So we ended up getting a razorback musk turtle as well.
Okay.
He's a little tiny guy, no bigger than a quarter.
So how big is this guy?
6 inches probably head to tail.
He's tiny right now. He's still a baby. He'll
Yeah.
get a lot bigger. We're going to have to get a nice pond and everything ready for him.
Now, how often do they go to land? Go on land?
They never do. They
They
don't bask or anything like that.
Okay, so these are just for pictures. They're putting them out and taking pictures.
I think those are all underwater
Oh,
for the most part. But yeah,
Oh, some people, taking
they
them out.
probably took that one out of the water.
Unless they're probably laying eggs.
Yes,
So
that's-
Oh,
every
yeah.
time they're coming out.
Yeah.
that smile.
They're so goofy
How
looking.
cute.
And they all have that too. So
That is so cute. Huh. See?
And
Never
another tidbit that they shared with us last night on their stream: go
and
to these Repticons to get wood for your aquarium. Whole lot
Yeah.
cheaper.
I I want to go back to before I leave or on my way out. I want to go back by Chase's place and grab some more things that I didn't think about while I was there to grab. But I don't know if I'll get to or not. But one of them is he's got a bunch of cork board, and it's the big sizes. And he said the reason why he doesn't sell it on his website is because of shipping. He said that the big sizes, they may not weigh a lot, but because of the size of them, UPS and FedEx charge you by the size of the box and the weight. Well, you can't shove one of those big pieces of corkwood in a USPS, priority $5 box, that you can put however much in it and it doesn't matter. He said, so they ended up spending so much for wood that, didn't cost that much. And so he finally quit selling it. But he did tell me that to go to one of those reptile events and get wood that way.
Oh,
Yeah, they have some great deals there. There was one piece, and I had to have it, and Shelby's like, "No," killing me. So mad I left it behind.
The
I
200.
never thought I'd be interested in going to a Repticon.
Like dragon
Right? Me either. Like I told my sister, I was like, never in my life did I think I would be raising milk or wanting to raise and keep milk frogs. Frogs. Why do I want frogs in the house? That's what Joe said. He's like, girl, you got tree frogs outside all day long. Why do you want to bring frogs in the house?
Yeah, go out there and name one of them.
Exactly. Yes.
I think we got to get going though.
Yeah.
I said 20 minutes and we doubled that. So
yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Anytime, and Shelby, I will email you.
Okay, thanks.
So thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Have a good day.
Y'all too.
They're
Aww.
just the cutest things together.
They are. They are. I wish Joe would come on with me sometimes.
Well, Victoria with her little plants yesterday, when I was walking through Home Depot looking for some more of this line stuff I needed.
Yep.
Lo and behold, I walked by that table with the plants that are marked down. I ended up with 3 of them little things for my lizard box there.
Yep. It's what do you call it? It's contagious.
Yeah, because I walked by and I was like, no, I'm not here for that right now. I walked on down and when I came back out, I was like, well, I'll just get a couple.
Bunny Viper, good morning. Crypt Keeper, good morning. Yeah, my when I get back, I've got to redo my terrarium, and because I'm gonna do the little bit of water, and then the rest of it. But I've got to put that water barrier down, which is what I didn't do, and also the moss. I didn't know. I just laid the pretty moss, green moss on top, thinking that's a good cushion, and it's really pretty and everything. No, you're supposed to mix it in along with leaves and stuff, and then put your isopods and stuff in there, like your to make it a bioactive, and it takes care of itself.
Oh, in the water part.
Yeah, well, just the soil and everything. There's fungi thing package that you can buy that helps eat everything. I mean, it's totally. I can't wait to bring Chase on because it is
a whole new world.
I know it is a whole new world, and I learned so much. And just talking to him. Like me and him, before I ever turned the camera on, I swear we talked for an hour before I ever got the camera turned on. And I wish I would have had the camera on going back, but because we talked about so many important things. But then I'm like, no, I needed to earn his trust, and some of those things need to be private. So I videoed the good stuff too, but I want him to come on because he can teach us how to do it right, and including because most of us have fish and reptiles now. How to do the paludariums correctly. That way we can include both of our worlds, whether it's lizards or it's frogs or whatever. So he's getting married in 2 weeks. Well, a week and a half now. And so we're going to wait until after the honeymoon when he gets back. But I've been working on the video, trying to get the video done so I can get it out. But he's the one that has all of the cool mosses and stuff. So, and then he's got some plants that I really want to get while I'm here too.
Well, now, what is this water barrier thing you're talking about?
So, okay, so think of like this. So think of a sump. And in a sump, you have those like balls, those white ceramic ball things. Okay, well, these are, I think, made of lava rock, but kind of the same thing. And that goes down first if you're going to put any soil in there. Okay. And then you put like, to me, it looks like landscaping fabric. Okay. On top of that, before you put, and then you put your soils on top of that. Okay. So the water goes through the soil into that water barrier. And then if you're running like a little pool or you're doing fish in it as well, then you can also stick a little sponge filter in there, or you can make your pump if you're running a fountain or a stream from the top. All that does is it keeps things from fungusing, I guess, and staying wet and all the time. Because your frogs and your everything can get a bacterial infection if your soil stays wet too much. Because even with my milk frogs, with their high humidity, their soil needs to dry out some. It doesn't need to stay constantly wet.
And sour, yeah.
Yes, it doesn't need to sour. Very good. Yeah, exactly. So I didn't do that when I threw it together so I could get down here to Houston. So when I get back, I've got to take everything back out because it's still good. I'm not going to waste it. And then put the water, but at that time I'll be able to do the stream that I want because I've learned so much being down here. There's also a place down here called BioDude. He sells some good stuff too, but he wasn't interested in me coming and doing an interview with him yet. So I didn't really spend a lot of time on him. But him and Chase are friends. So Chase is going to talk to him because they've done some videos together on how-tos on YouTube, on the BioDudes channel. And that's where I learned what I'm supposed to do with my terrarium, paludarium thing. So
I was trying to figure out how to use mine to have some little swimming creature in the bottom and the lizard up top.
Yeah.
So I guess I better do a lot more research.
Go to, I did tell Chase that he needs to do or either ask Josh if he can use some of his videos, Josh from BioDude, if he can transfer that videos that they did, over to his site as well, because he needs to do that. We were talking, and part of what we were talking about behind the scenes was that there's began this crossover between people that own fish and them wanting to get, frogs and turtles and vice versa. There seems to be a big growth for that, but the education isn't getting kind of like put in front of us per se. It dang sure isn't when you go to buy it at the store, that's for sure. They don't even know. So we were just, shooting ideas back and forth on how we could do that, how we could start trying to blend the two, and it not, because like the dark frog people they're not stuck up by words, I guess. They're just a tight knit community. And then you have, like the fish fam, and other groups. And we've been told before by other people that, the reptile people are not that easy to break into, for them to, I guess, take us seriously or like us or whatever. But with Chase, just like the bio dude, not really you wanting to do, an interview with me because of the aquatics and, everything like that. But now I have a person, that wants to blend and wants to get the education out there and is a great teacher. That I think we're going to do some good things. So,
Good.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting when they can come on.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm just like, are you serious? You got to get married first?
Like, can't the honeymoon wait?
Right?
We can be like us, and we had to carry the kid on our honeymoon.
Right?
And the people that stood by us, they went with us too. So they were in the one room, so the three of us was in the other, so the kids slept in the middle.
Crown Tail Half Moon. Good to see you. Very good to see you.
Bunny's finally getting over the malware.
Good.
Morning, Brandon. Cold Water Aquatics just popped in.
Cold water. We're seeing a lot of people we haven't seen in a while. It's good to see you guys. And so I guess I need those that are here that haven't been here in a while, I guess I kind of need to let you know kind of what's going on. Soon, I've got to go back to work for a little while, and not shutting the stream down, but the stream is just going to be at a different time. So, and I'm not sure what time that is yet. So it may not quite be the morning show, but it'll be like the aquatic morning show at 3. So it'll still be daily.
Well, it's morning somewhere.
Yeah, it's right. It's morning somewhere. That's right. Hey, we might even pick up some new people that way.
Was it morning and nighttime and daytime in the middle of the afternoon or something?
Yeah. Definitely.
That's an oldie that came out from nowhere. I was getting ready to ask what the short was today.
It is the magenta.
See, Miss Lori just popped it up there.
Magenta mystery snail. How could one be so selfish? What are you talking about? I'm not being selfish.
Reggie's a mess, boy.
I know it. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's just, just what I got to do. But I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. We're still gonna do it. May even have more people. Whips World. Hey, beautiful people, let's get tanked.
But wasn't there a show Get Tanked?
There was Tanked. But yeah, I need to call him too, because he wanted to come on the show all the time, and I hadn't even called him.
Oh, Brett?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, see, Whip needs to do a stream called Let's Get Tanked.
Get Tanked. There you go.
Sounds fun.
There you go.
Oh, and I've got my shirts in. I got to get these mailed out for the giveaway that day when I was traveling.
Oh, yeah. What are you talking about, Greg? You've got me. I'm lost. All right, guys. Well, my phone just went off. It's the mid-morning break alarm.
Look at you all organized.
I know. I set an alarm. I'm like starting to get on things.
I heard it go off yesterday too.
Yep. Let's see. What shall we hear that we haven't heard in a while?
The rainbows.
The rainbows?
Oh, we have what do you call that? Fish tube tonight too, I think.
That's going to be
Another late night for me. Because I gotta stay up.
Oh, wow.
Just gotta.
Yep. I don't know what I'll be doing.
And then tomorrow night, Steamy McStreamy, so I just gotta stay up again. Just gotta. It's all right. It's all right.
Poetic song. Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie, a.k.a. Looney Tunes. Last night there was a drawing for something, and I shouted into the crowd, 47 for whip. I woke up laughing.
Yeah, he did. He said, even though he's not here, 47 for whip.
Love it. Be Whistle, good morning. All right, you guys, we're
Oh.
going into the mid-morning break. We will see you guys on the other side. So just go get you some more coffee or to the bathroom or whatever you need to do in like 3 minutes. And we'll be right back.
Got the body of a rainbow. Don't let Tanya pick to spin it on my dough. Got that Christmassy feeling. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's an unboxing. Need to get them over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll.
I'm trying to focus.
I gotta get the B-roll.
Time for a close-up, it's almost.
I gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
I'm trying to focus.
I gotta get the B-roll.
Time for a close-up, it's almost.
I gotta get the B-roll. Out of all the rainbows, they're the hottest. Liking the way they're gonna look when I see them grow. I can't wait for that color. Yeah, gonna go in my 90s. Looking awesome and shiny. Now I got them over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll.
It's flowing. I'm trying to focus.
I gotta get the B-roll.
Time for a close-up, it's almost.
I gotta get the B-roll.
It's I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the B-roll.
Time for a close-up, it's almost.
I gotta get the B-roll. Yeah,
Uh-oh, we stuck.
I thought it was me.
No,
was like-
no.
I went to plug in my laptop and everything.
Right? Hold on. We're just going to do this.
Hold on. Hey, just a
Hey Fish Tube, Steven here. Steven P. 2000.
Listen to it again, I guess.
got the body of a rainbow. Don't let Tanya pick to spin it on my dough. Got that Christmassy feeling. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's an unboxing. Need to get them over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll.
focus.
Gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the B-roll. Out of all the rainbows, they're the hottest. Liking the way they gonna look when I see them grow.
In a year,
I can't wait for that
to
color.
appear.
Yeah, gonna go in my 90s, looking awesome and shiny. Now I got 'em over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll.
It's when you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the B-roll.
It's when you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the B-roll. Yeah, my 90's almost stocked up. Gonna get another type of rainbow in a little while.
Fountain's fish.
She's got my money declining. Yeah, it's always so exciting to do another unboxing. Then I got 'em over to the tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the
It's when
B-roll.
you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's time to be
B-roll.
glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the B-roll.
It's when you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Cause I gotta get the
It's when
B-roll.
you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's
B-roll.
time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the
It's when
B-roll.
you're flowing. I'm trying to focus.
Gotta get the
It's time to be glowing. Time for a close-up and slow-mo.
Gotta get the B-roll.
Hi, Fish Fam! Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
All right. What now? I'm gonna keep talking about frogs.
Oh, did we have anything to say about a month-end sponsor or anything?
Yeah, well, Eric Wyrock, he is a Coffee Cup sponsor and is the end of month sponsor. So we will have a end of month race this month to give away a shirt and a coffee mug. So I was excited about that. We went 2 months, I think. So
I've got to tune back in.
all right, I will be right back.
Okay. If y'all are wondering why you see this lovely,
Shit.
I'm doing my best Vanna White, or was it Carol, on Let's Make a Deal. I'm working on my skate, and it's a surprise. So nobody gets to know until I get it somewhat ready. Been working on that. That worked on it 2 days since I've been working on my RO system, well, my top off system, which I think is running over right now. But it is. But at least I was smart enough to put a catch basin in it. So I'm running up some little jugs right now for my special shrimps that need different parameters. So that's going. I got a 40-gallon jug ready. I'm getting those 2 6-gallon jugs ready. So after the stream today, unless my husband wants to go somewhere, I get to try out the system and see if it works. Well, it's got stuff in there, Bunny. That's the hint. You know it's going to have some wood. You know that. And you know it's going to have some plants, and it's going to have some fish. But I have rescaped until I'm tired of rescaping it. So I just let it sit for a few days. And, you know, because when you move plants around and stuff, they don't look really good for a few days. And, oh, heck no, Jay. You're not seeing it. So I figured, let it settle. Let me see whatever, you know, if it looks better than what you think. Because when I'm redoing this, I have that red fluorite, and it makes such a mess that you do a lot of stuff without being able to see. So, and then when you get through and it finally settles back down and everything in a couple hours, and you're like, oh gosh, I need to move that over 4 inches. So now you create a mess again. So it's a long process with red fluoride under your sand. So, but anyways, I kind of liking it. But I do have some changes to do that I want to do them right now. So, but until this water thing is done, I can't play with that because I need to do water changes. I did not do them last Wednesday. I've been trying to get this finished, and they got to happen first.
Crown Tail says you need to before and after look so you can do on a video.
Oh Lord. And look, and here's the champion of the bowl contest. Wants to see no way, Jose.
Chris Howell says, speaking of frogs, I have hundreds of tadpoles in some tanks I have outside seasoning. Before putting them inside, I have to take down to the pond down the street, green frogs mostly, like green tree frogs, or like they turn into toads. Oh yeah, fluoride is probably worse than a dirted tank. At least dirted tank is cat with sand.
Yeah, see, and I've got sand like in the front part, but the middle and back side was like a fluoride.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little bit of sand over some of it where, you know, over the time it has kind of mixed and stretched. Where I keep moving stuff, and but I don't know if it's good for the plants or not, but it sure is aggravating if you want to keep moving stuff.
Yeah. I cap everything.
Well, I should cap it, and that way it will not be as bad. But still, if you pull out roots that are this big, because
Yeah.
I will have to say the roots that were under there, some of it is so dense and tight, I can't even hardly plant a new plant in that spot. I have to like force
Wow.
a hole in there. And you
Wow.
pull out a plant, and its roots are like that, and it's a ball.
Yeah. I love green tree frogs. I keep my windows open in my fish room, or not open, but the God, what are they called? The curtains open at night. I open the curtains at night so the light shines through, so that the bugs are attracted to the window, and then the tree frogs come and plant themselves on the window. I've got a
Oh,
video
that's a
of
good
that.
idea.
Yep. And so do the little geckos. Foxy!
Oh,
You wait. Good morning. I got an extra Exoterra terrarium for your birthday. What are you putting in it? What are you going to put in it? You don't know what to put in it? Milk frogs. Crickets as food. Yes. Oh, crickets as food is a no. Well, you can feed them other things too. They seem
Well,
not. They don't bother the fry. You know, I've heard both, and I may do a little experiment with my paludarium and my milk frogs, because I'd like to put those daisy rice fish I've got in there, and they have itty bitty babies. So I wonder if the tadpoles would eat the fry. I bet they don't. I at first thought they would, especially the big ones, big tadpoles. But I haven't actually seen it yet, though, Crown Tail. So I may do that experiment. How come you don't want crickets, Roxanne?
But she always has roosters crowing.
She's got what?
Roosters crowing and waking her up.
Roosters? Well, the roosters can eat the crickets.
It must be morning for me to have runovers.
Do you flow or tank?
Well, no, I've got an above something, but where I'm behind on my water changes, I need to clean out the pads. And it filled up the something, and it started like, what the heck? Like, did that spring a leak? This is what happens when you get behind.
Yes, for sure. Look, Joe chimes in on Facebook, and he says, I have worked too hard on them frogs.
So he's going to take over your frogs. It's like,
Yeah.
He has invested interest in them now.
That's right. I love you.
You lost your frogs now.
Yeah. No, I think once I get home, he's going to say, here, take it all back. Yeah.
Or he'll come and say, you're not doing that right.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Now that he knows.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Yeah. Yep. New local Austin. Hi. So, for those that don't know, my husband tried really, really hard and still keeps trying to figure out how he can get me to Aquashella, Chicago. But I told him no, that we just don't need to. It's not in the cards this time. But bless his heart, he did try every way he thought he could.
That's sweet anyway.
Yeah. He does do sweet things like that from time to time.
That mean old sheriff dude.
That mean old, yeah. Yep. I think he kind of likes them, but he won't.
Maybe.
He won't admit it.
Maybe all that water seeping up from under my stands will quit.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
And then it had that 10-gallon leak on him. He wasn't happy about that either, but
You get it fixed, or did it just rain down enough it's not leaking anymore?
I know he moved the fish down. I had a free tank open right below it by chance, and he just moved the fish down into it and the water, and then just put the tank outside. I just got to get a new tank now. Bex, hey, good morning. Lady Washit, good morning. Did I say good morning to Mark Shelson? Anyway, good morning.
Let me go cut my water off outside.
Okay. I wanted to oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eric!
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What are you doing? I'm so glad you got to see us. We ain't seen you in so long.
As you can tell, I've been living underground.
You're working on that, right?
Oh man. Well, I really wanted to come up and say it's gonna be and say hi, obviously. But it's all going tomorrow. Like I am going to literally shave
it
my
off?
head. I'm so tired of hair in my ears. So tired. Oh my gosh. It is all going tomorrow. But I'm so excited to see you and Dee Dee. Oh my gosh. How are you? What's happening?
I'm
What's
good. How are you?
up? So busy. So unequivocally busy. It's suffocating and whatnot. We might be hearing some screaming because some babies are coming by the room. Hi,
Okay.
baby. But yeah, I've been sucked into a work hole, and luckily I've been getting compensated very well for it, so I am not upset on that front. But it's just so exhausting and tiring and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because
But
you got like promoted or something or moved, but then somebody left and you got their job to do too.
yep, yeah, but we did get help. We did get additional reps, so I don't have like 10,000 opportunities that I have to run and manage and everything. Keep the camera on, Eric. Mark,
That
stop.
gives us a dance.
Stop.
It's a shame y'all couldn't see him.
I know. I've got
Figure out
video
a way
of
to
it.
do that.
Yeah, I've got video of him, but
Oh
it
no.
doesn't come out real well on my phone because I'm trying to video it right here on my phone.
But can you split the screen between that and
And the dance move.
I have to what I might can do is download that again. What is that noise?
Not my phone.
hello?
Ha! There's a phone in here.
She's been there what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Right.
Hello?
Oh Lord. It's like,
Oh, wow.
hi, lady. We
Hello?
found out that your car warranty is about to expire.
That's what I was about to say. Yes, this is the IRS, and
Right.
we need
No,
$1,200.
that's the Houston Chronicle.
Oh,
Or
okay.
your student loan debt can
Yeah,
be
or my student
eliminated.
loan debt, or my insurance. No, it was actually the Houston Chronicle. And I'm like, who gets newspapers anymore?
Like you come in to do an article on me? Oh, you
Right.
got me right here.
I didn't even know there was a phone in this apartment.
Oh, man.
Now
Learn
I
something
do.
new every day. Yep.
That's right.
Now you do. Are
Now
there
I do.
cameras in there? Is that's what we need to know?
Now.
They still make landlines.
Maybe it was Jake from State Farm.
Yep.
That'd been awesome. I could have had a conversation with him.
It's like, hey, why are you calling? Let me file a claim.
Right?
Man. But yeah, before the phone, I was saying that I have a bunch of help now helping me out, but it's still anything new that comes in, I have to take, and a lot of new stuff's coming.
Aw.
So I've just been working. I have been listening to the best of my ability, unless I'm sucked into phone calls and whatnot. But I've missed you guys so much.
Oh man,
And
we miss you so much too.
you guys are so awesome. But I have been listening. when I'm not in phone calls and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I had to come up, and because yesterday I'm like, oh my god, I have the day off. I can come up, I can hang out, and then Gina's like, we're going to the zoo, and I'm like,
Yay!
okay, let's go to the zoo. And she's like, why did you say it like that? That makes me feel like you don't want to hang out with me and the kids. I'm like, no, I just haven't been on the morning show for like a month. And
Aw.
I actually have a day off and I wanted to go on the morning show. But
Aw.
it's not like I said, no, I'm not going to the zoo at all. I have to
Right.
be on the morning show. It's not, I said, oh man. I said it like just like because Max is super into Dora. So I'm like, oh man. She's like, why'd you have to say it like that?
I feel loved.
Exactly.
You don't
But
want
yeah.
to be with us anymore.
Well, Eric, when I have to go back to work, and the stream is later in the day, maybe it'll be easier for you.
Yes, definitely. Where here in the mornings, I seem to get hammered with meetings, and
Yeah.
everybody sends their requests in the morning. So what I really tried to do at work is right in the beginning of the morning, try to bang out all my work, get all my things done, and then be on standby for any requests that come in and everything. So it's like when it is later in the day, it would be best.
Yeah. And
I
yeah,
have
I
not
don't know exactly what time yet. I'll know more when I get home. But Eric has Eric been to the zoo in less than a month?
Well, if I live close to a zoo, I would go pretty often.
Yeah, the zoo's pretty close to us, so we just fired on the freeway, and it's like 10 minutes away. And all of Gina's girlfriends had pitched in and got us a season pass.
Oh,
So
cool.
and
Nice.
so that we could just go whenever we want. We don't have to pay. We just get right in.
Yeah, we have to stay overnight somewhere because it's too much to drive, be all day, and then you wore out, and then you got it's just too far. It's about 3.5 hour drive back.
Oh yeah, we're definitely bring a wagon for the kids because
Yeah, those wagons are cool for Halloween too.
Yep,
You
for
go trick or
about
treating,
after about 20 minutes they say I'm tired.
and then you say, "Kid, I'll give you all this candy in the bag if you let me have your spot in the wagon."
Here, you're
Here,
pulling
you can
me.
have all of her candy. Let me ride for a minute.
See, Nano knows what's up. No swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh yeah, yes, that is what Dora.
Yep. Dora the Explorer.
Butterfly has finally outgrown Dora and Daniel, Tiger, and Paw
Daniel
Patrol.
Tiger. Yep. Simple songs is pretty cool too. They're on YouTube. I don't know if they're on Netflix or anything like that. But our new okay, so they love peanut butter and jelly. This is their new hit song. It's peanut butter and jelly. Peanut. And it's like gives us the steps of making a peanut butter and jelly, and it's like first you take the peanuts and you smash them, you smash them, you smash them, smash them, smash them, and then it goes back into the chorus. The peanut butter. Well, we have just been jamming out, and Gino will catch me like I'll be doing the dishes and just be like, then you take the grapes and you squish them, you squish them, you squish them, squish them, squish them.
Well, those things are catchy, and it does help
Oh,
kids
yeah.
learn how to do things by that little
Exactly.
catchy tune. That's like when we grew up, it was grammar rock, conjunction, junction. What's your function? And when you were trying to take a test, like, is this a conjunction, an adverb? You would go back to the song and run it through your head.
Right.
And you could get your answers if you weren't sure.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. And big, huge news. Huge news.
Huge. It's huge.
Everybody's potty trained.
Oh, yay! Even you.
Even me. Yep. I finally made it. After all these years of missing, finally hit it.
Like, Mommy, I can wear a diaper as long as Daddy does.
Right. Like, oh my god. But I made up a really fun song of poopy in the potty, listen to your body, poopy in the potty, listen to your body.
And Can you imagine walking into the Walmart bathroom and hearing that coming out the stall?
And it was just me in the stall, that too. A poopy in the potty. Listen to your body. Poopy in the potty.
I
Listen
hope in the
to your
classroom
body.
room is next door so I can hear you through the wall.
Roxanne, congrats, Eric. No more rubber sheets for you.
Yep.
Yay.
Gina's let me back into the bed. It's awesome.
Oh Lord, more twins are coming.
Oh God.
Oh man, but it was super funny because we were at a birthday party the other day, this past weekend, and so Max, I'm like, do you have to go? Because I'm oblivious to being outside of my own home. So I'm like, Max, do you have to go to the potty? Poopy on the potty. Listen to your body, and like it became the hit song for the entire party because we were there for like birthday party, so there was a bunch of kids, and like all the kids started singing it and whatnot. And my daughter, was going around, listen to your body, poopy on the potty.
Everybody gotta go poop.
I think you need to get that on one of them records
Yep.
for the kids.
Yep.
That's
Get it,
great.
that's where my
Yeah,
wife.
We'll do
commercial.
a YouTube Daddy teaches potty training or
There
something.
you go.
Right? Yeah, where there's Blippy or something like that on YouTube, where it's just like this guy that goes around and goes, "Oh my gosh, look at this play structure!" Whoa! And just like goes and plays on play structures, or he goes to the zoo, like, "Look, guys, it's a lion! Oh my gosh, what does a lion say?" I'm like, I could do that 10,000 times a day.
Right? God, it's been so long since I've watched little kids shows.
Mhm.
You-
Oh man,
From what
That's
I
all
can
day
remember,
long.
you fit in it perfect. Like
Yeah.
you could be one of those characters so easily.
and my old
Cookie
boss.
Swirl plays on the TV like 10 hours a day.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That's where their new jam is Bluey on Disney Plus, which
Mhm.
is, I think, is a great show. I mean,
Yeah.
I've teared up a couple times watching that. Like, there's one of them where like the kids are on a deserted island and the dad like washes up on shore and they take care of them and they show them how to like hunt and everything like that. And at the end, the wife calls the dad back in. He's like, I gotta go. And the kid's like, here, he folds up a leaf and here, take this. And like he opens it up and it's like a little trinket, but it's like a pen or something like that. But that's what he like first used to catch his first fish and everything like that. He's like, I'll treasure this forever. And I'm just like, God damn it. Like, I'm tearing up now, damn it.
That's
The
like that,
Meadow
what
Aquarium
was
got
that
Eric's
movie?
songs, all-time hits coming soon.
Yep.
Yeah, the one with the emotions. What was the name of that movie?
Oh yeah.
Where you had, happiness,
Yep.
whatever, grouchy, whatever. And that was actually a very good movie.
Sesame Street?
No.
No, it came out a couple years ago. It's all about emotions, and
Oh,
these
yeah, we
emotions
just
are
watched
little
it.
characters. So, but it teaches kids about emotions.
Yeah. So there's sadness, there's anger, there's happiness, and they're all inside this kid's head. It's like, oh, what memory should I pull out today? And there's a bunch of memes to it, like, oh, look, a new core memory. It's like, I'll never forget that.
Annette.
I can't remember the name of that.
It's hashtag I am a pooper.
Inside Out. Bex got
Yes,
it.
Inside Out. Excellent.
Have you pooped today?
God.
Poop today.
And this stream went to crap.
Literally.
Eric, you see what you do?
I bring
Me.
crap.
You get me going now.
I love hearing the stories of the kids.
Oh God.
You're what we call animated. You're a very animated dad.
Yes. And
I bet you're fun.
yeah, where when they were really little, it was super funny because I would always run around and play with them and whatnot. And we were at a party, and Max like slipped and like smashed his head. I mean, smashed his head, and like everybody saw it, and he started screaming. And so I picked him up, and I'm a bird watcher, so I like birds. And my friends,
I'm a bird watcher.
I'm gonna move my mic away from my face for this, but I would always say like whenever I would like distract the kids if they like hurt themselves or they get upset, I try to distract them and whatnot. So I'd always sing like the "Bird is the Word" song, the mama uma meow meow, mama meow meow, mama uma meow meow, mama meow meow. And so I did that, like with everybody in the party, and Max like immediately stopped crying, was just like jamming out and having fun.
Aw.
And like for me to sing the whole thing, it takes like 30 seconds, and I won't do it. I won't do that to you. But they I turn around, like Max is good. I turn around, and literally everyone in the party is like,
I would lose
of
30
course you
seconds
would
to see
sing,
this.
like, of course you would sing "Bird is the word," whatnot. But now it's just so fun. Like if they like Max will get upset or something, and just go mama uma meow meow mama uma, and he immediately is just like, oh yeah, jam. Like yes,
That is
Max,
so cool.
yeah,
Look,
they
his
are.
little kids have the cutest little temper tantrums.
Yeah, right.
And just end up dancing.
And they go
Bex
to
is asking, are they still kissing the tanks goodnight, Eric?
They are, and it's adorable. I have so many lip prints on my tank. It's not even funny.
Oh, Foxy's grandbabies kiss the tank too.
Yep, and now
Aw.
they're allowed to feed the fish now. They've
Oh.
become,
Moving on up.
I'm trying. They are obsessed with the fish, so I try to keep it like to motivate them to do the right thing. Like, oh, you want to feed the fish? Like, you got to pick up your toys. Can't feed the fish with your toys all over the ground and things like
Right.
that. So they actually like it's been such a teeth pulling to get them to pick up the toys, and they actually picked up their toys, so they got to feed the fish. And
A butterfly would be like, you feed them then.
right, so I gave them the aquarium co-op.
That's what Landon would say.
I gave him the aquarium co-op baby food dispenser where you like just shake it in and whatnot. So I gave it to Ava. I lifted her up, and she's shook in some food. I'm perfect. Okay, Max, your turn. Picked him up. He shook up some food and then dunked the entire. What did he So I had to pull him back and whatnot. But they go to school for the first time tomorrow. So preschool. I
Yay!
know.
So kindergarten or first
Preschool.
grade?
Preschool.
Preschool. Okay.
Yeah, we have here in Michigan. We have 2 years of preschool, then kindergarten, then
Okay.
first grade. And they they never went to daycare or anything. They always just can't play the planes until you feed the fish.
Bex is learning from children.
There you go. But I can just see Kyle going, "Oh man."
Not until you feed those fish. Get in there.
Right.
Make them do water changes. That's even better.
Vibes, thank you for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate you.
Virtual hug.
And thank you so much. You have a great day.
Yeah,
See,
that's cool.
Jenna said 2 to 6 year olds is the best time to get kids to do chores. It helps a lot with their fine and gross motor skills. Motor skills. And monitor, guys.
Monitoring.
And they love being independent. In the Montessori, they call it their sensitive period.
They're sensitive. Yeah, Max is super sensitive. Like, oh my god, like, dude gets told anything he can't do, and it's the end of the world. The end of the world. Like, Max, put that down. God, flip the table. Gotta reel it in.
Eric didn't see that.
I'm really trying to get him to take deep breath. Well, what did I see?
Let's see, where'd he go?
There we go.
Oh, is it this one?
Poops on.
Oh yeah.
Kyle, you need to listen to your body. Pooping on the body. Listen to your body.
Yeah, we need some music with that, Stephen.
Right.
Oh, that would be so funny for you to do that as a short.
Bex put Kyle in a white t-shirt and make him do water changes.
with the music. Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
Yeah, Bunny Viper. I do. I got reptiles on the brain today.
Look, this tank, I was doing wood and everything in there, and I was having to put both arms in this 90. I was soaking wet from the arms all the way down because, every time you pull your arm out, you get all this water dripping. I had to change clothes twice. I couldn't take it anymore. When you get so soggy, you just have to change your clothes and start over.
Right.
Yep.
They need to make I'm sure there's some kind of
detachable sleeve.
Rubber
and take all the fun out of it. But when you have to dig down, and I really you have to lean into the actual water to get to the bottom.
Or some kind of short sleeve that just doesn't make it go down your armpits.
But even just when you pull out your arm, we need a sweatband. You could wear.
Yeah, there you go. You
a
pull
sweatband.
That's actually super, super smart. That way it doesn't, like Jess said, drip down into your armpits and whatnot. Yep. I just take my whole damn shirt ooff. Damn, screw it.
I have a kid here. If the kid wasn't here, I would. It'd be so much easier. It just would.
Roxanne has a baby black chicken.
One black chick.
Aww.
They have the baby.
Now, what, Miss Foxy, were all your other chickens yellow or something? Where did that one come from? Has the neighbor's chickens been running?
Wow.
Or has some of yours been sneaking out, running down to the next farm?
Brennan, good morning. My daughter is 3 and I can't get her to do what I need her to do the time. So I have to bribe her, right? Well, shit demands money.
That's funny.
I'll give you some money. I got some money for you.
She's got it figured out. Lennon's 14 does that. So she's 3 going on 14.
Oh, man. That's where Ava is very reasonable. Ava, my daughter is super reasonable, where I can be like, Ava, Ava's like, hey, I want candy. Like, okay, let's go take our bath and then we can have candy. And she's very reasonable. She's like, okay, take a bath, candy, got it. Let's go.
Okay.
Max, on the other hand, is like, I want candy. Like, okay, we just got to take a bath first, and then you get your candy. I want candy. What is that?
No water.
Yeah, it burns the blood. I'm melting. Yeah. So it's the best of times, the worst of times. It's
right.
They are up in the air, but yeah, Gina and I are going crazy with tomorrow being the first day of school and with potty changing.
You're gonna cry.
Oh, I'm gonna. I didn't realize because we had orientation last week. We went and explored the classroom, knew where to go and everything like that. And it didn't hit me until they were playing with the other kids and whatnot. And it's like they don't need me. They don't. Oh God, they're not gonna go. And then it's gonna be so freaking weird having it be quiet in this house because for the last 3 years they've been here. We didn't have any daycare or anything. We just took care of them here between the two of us. And so it's going to be just like, what do? We actually work? Like, this is weird. We're not changing.
It's going to be so lonely in the house.
Yeah.
And with quiet. And with potty training too, with twins, it was super hard to get one-on-one time. So if I was playing with Max, Abe would try to run in, try to play too. If I was playing with Ava, Max would try to run in. But with changing diapers and whatnot, you take them to the potty, to the changing table and whatnot, and you had your one-on-one time. And that's when I taught Max about numbers, and Ava and I would have peekaboo contests and play. And
I can see your wife now. She's going to have to get up on the changing table.
Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Gosh, all that playing, it makes me want to go get a diaper.
But it's that one-on-one time that I haven't changed a diaper in a week and a half.
Good.
It's freaking wild. I don't mind not having to deal with poop anymore. Don't get me wrong and whatnot, but it's that one-on-one time where I would, actually be able to hang out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Kyle! It's Kyle!
I was waiting for you to see that.
Yeah, he got a feeling somebody was talking about him.
Yeah, it's Kyle. Now remember, poopy on the potty. Listen to your body. Poopy on the potty.
Oh my gosh. Griffin, good morning. Welcome to the potty training morning show.
Welcome to the
Well,
crap
you know,
show.
stuff happens everywhere. Yeah, you think
Oh
that
man.
you'd be like, oh, it's so good getting them out the house. And Lord knows
Yeah.
I've been waiting for 2 years to get this kid out for a few hours. But
Right.
when she walked past that door on her way to school that first day, it's like, oh,
Goes to my heart.
I was happy, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was still sad to see her walk that way down the road.
Shoot, I pulled up to the school and shoved Landon out the truck.
Get out of here.
Go, you've been in my hair. Go somewhere else.
Well, when she gets about that age, yeah, I'll probably like,
Yeah.
we changed the locks while you're out.
Yeah. And then
Comes
that's
back,
when
the
you
door
want a
creaks open, there's
pacifier.
nothing in.
Let me in.
And that's when you want a pacifier, because that's when they are like really lippy. And so
Yeah.
you're like, let me give you your pacifier back,
Oh,
please.
don't get me wrong. Some days when she's in a mood, it can be rough around here.
Oh,
rough. And I eat my emotions, so that's why I've gained like 60 pounds since COVID, because she's been here with me the whole time, and it's like I have to eat all day because she just is that way sometimes.
Drive me crazy.
Good morning. Hi.
I have to learn to channel that some another way, you know. Maybe I'll go sit on the potty and sing.
Right. Yeah, listen to you as you're stuffing cookies. You listen to your body. Poopy on the potty.
The squatty potty stool.
Oh. And fish news too. Today, I am shipping fish for the very first time.
Oh, do tell.
Sending them to Steven. I'm sending my breeder males and female Adolphoi cories to him.
Ooh.
And so that he can also enjoy the joy of breeding Adolphoi cory. Now, I took apart my tank last night with him, and it's just sitting bare right now, so that I'm waiting until like 2 p.m. to bag them up and take them to the UPS place, because that's what like I was talking to Dave Dave from Dave's Rare Fish, and he was telling me that he always takes his shipments at the end of the day. Like, don't go bag your fish up at 9 a.m. and then take them there. Wait till like 2 or 3 o'clock and then bag them up, take them to the UPS place, to UPS stores just down the road. But Kyle, I was talking to Brennan. I got Kyle on the brain. What can I say? I was talking to Brennan. He was like, yeah, my UPS store wouldn't let me ship fish from the store. I had to go to a distribution center in order to ship the fish. So I'm like, do I just lie at the distribution center? I'm like, I'm sending my friend Detroit Lions glasses because he's a big fan down in Louisiana or something like that. This is very fragile. Please don't mess with this. And then I'm thinking, like, are they going to hear the sloshing in the box and everything else?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to go to the UPS store and say, I would like to ship this to my friend, please.
Like, I've never had a problem shipping with UPS. Now, FedEx refused me at the distribution center, but I've never had a problem with UPS. And I write, live fish all over the box and everything, and they take it.
But yeah, I am terrified. These are my babies.
Right. Yeah.
These are one.
So now, are you giving those fish to him, or is he just using them to get his going?
Oh, those are going to be his fish.
So you're not pimping them out.
No, I'm not good. I'm not. I have. So these Adolphoi lived in my 75 gallon for like 3 weeks, and then I put them in my 29 gallon, and then that's where they stayed. And I moved 10 out, and I put 10 in the 75 gallon. I moved 10 into the 29 gallon. When I destroyed the 75 here the other week, there's 2 Adolphoi cories in there. So they must have had babies while they were in there, and they raised up. So there's definitely at least 1 female and 1 male in my 75 gallon. And then I took all the babies from these 4. There's 2 males, 2 females that are my breeders. And the 2 males and 2 females, they had probably like, I think 6 or 7 babies. So I put the 7 babies in with the 2 other Adolfo Corys, my 75, and then I have the 4 breeders in my 29-gallon ready to go. All I got to do is pick them up, put them in. The only thing I'm freaking out about is like everywhere online it says to use what's it called, the RODI water to ship them. But I just have tap water, and I don't know if I should use tank water or a mixture of both.
No, go with the same water they are in. Like, don't use the tank water, but make the same. If you have them in tap water,
yeah,
ship them in your tap water. Just try to make it like aged. So, throw bubbler in it and let it sit overnight, and then use that water and ship them with clean water. But no, I mean, unless they are already in RODI water mixture, you don't want to. You don't want to change their water.
Right. Yeah. Dean from Aquarium Co-op members section had a video on how he ships fish, and he was he got the water like right out of his RODI thing, and he's like, you just want to ship them in fresh water. And now I didn't take water out last night, so I have like the tap water that comes out of my tap in my kitchen has zero chlorine in it. Zero. I test it; it has nothing. The tap outside my hose drain has 3 parts of chlorine per million, and it's on the same line. It's so weird. And so, like, I'm gonna just fill up. I'm gonna temperature match my tap with the kitchen, and then test it to make sure it's chlorine free. Because I'm terrified. Like, I'm terrified of shipping fishes like these are my babies, and whatnot. So
I mean, if Dean is using RO unit or RO water, then he's got fish that use the RO.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Plus, he takes his and he drives them to their destination.
Yeah.
The ones that, unless he's shipping them from overseas, but the ones that he bags up for Corey, he puts them in a cooler and carries them over there.
Yeah, he was sending something to his friend in Virginia, and it was super funny because at the beginning of the co-op video, it's like, here's where Dean is going to teach you how to ship fish. By the way, Dean does not ship fish, or Corey does not. Aquarium Co-op does not ship fish. Dean does not ship fish. Corey does not ship fish. Like, this is just educational. We cannot send you fish. We will not be sending you fish. So,
have y'all seen Corey's expansion?
Oh,
that is awesome.
I've always wanted to see. I always call it Mecca because I love Aquarium Co-op. I always want to make my journey to Mecca, and to see the OG store, like, that would be super cool. But
yeah,
I'll take it.
I like the fact that he kept that, but yet he built on the back, so it didn't really change that.
Yeah, where he bought the stores next to him so that he could expand outward and not move the location. But yeah, I'm super excited to see like the 10-foot tank, 10-foot long, 6-foot wide tank. Like, insane.
That's such a big tank. Yeah.
Yeah. I want that tank. That's
an indoor pond, a glass pond.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's my bucket list tank is like 1,000-gallon, like, South American biotope, like, have like tiny fish with large fish, but have all the branches where they can hide and all this. Like, that would be like, just.
But
we have put fragile.
6-foot tank is a long tank.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm not. Ivy, we have put fragile stickers or this side up before, but sometimes we don't put anything. We usually pack them with the expectation that they'll be tossed around. Oh, okay. Shipping.
They will be.
Yeah.
Even if they don't mean to, they get dropped around.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And Steven, he just sent me guppies. And so I am repurposing that box and packaging that he sent me, and I'm just recreating it and sending it right back to him. So
that's what I do. I haven't had to buy a box. Well, I did in the beginning, but now I've got boxes I reused. I reuse boxes from everywhere.
Okay, so you do add prime, because I'm scared about adding prime because I know when prime works, when it dechlorinates, it actually uses up an oxygen molecule, or like it uses the oxygen molecule in the tank. That's where a lot of people will change their water overnight, add prime and whatnot, come back to all their fish gasping or dead in the morning. And it's like, well, yeah, that's because you probably had a lot of chlorine in your water and you used the prime, and the prime used up all the oxygen to dechlorinate and everything. So
I use stress coat. I don't use prime.
yeah, it actually happened to me. I had a wave maker and everything. I didn't have bubbles because I really do not appreciate bubbles in the aquarium, but I had a wave maker blowing on the top of the, like right at the top and everything, and they were still gasping. And it's like, what is going on? I've done everything by the book. That's when I realized, like, oh yeah, I put a crap ton of prime in last night after the water came. Maybe that is. So now I use an air stone no matter what, even though I don't like
That's what I said. Could you not run some water, set it aside, drop an air stone in it, and just let it do your prime and let an air stone bubble in there too? And
that's what I'm going to do right now. Is I'm going to fill up a 5-gallon bucket of some tap. Not from, because my bathroom faucet will also have chlorine, but I think it's the aerator on the kitchen faucet. Like, you know how like when you turn it on, it comes out all bubbly and everything. Is that apparently chlorine can be gassed off, you know, like you, I don't know if Jess or you said, but to put a bucket overnight and put a bubbler in it and let it gas off. Same thing happens in your kitchen faucet, is that all those bubbles will help dechlorinate the water. I had no idea.
Well, you guys, real quick, we need to do the live streams for today and tomorrow.
And I actually have to go because my
boss is bugging me. That's a good idea right there too.
Yeah. Get this crap off the stream.
They have that little
the polyfill.
Bacteria.
Yeah.
It's not polyfill, it's bacteria. I mean ammonia, whatever.
Remover.
Pad.
Yeah, the ammonia remover pad. That's what Steven sent me to. I'm gonna put it in. But I love you guys.
Thank you, Eric, so much for popping in.
Yes, I hope to see you very, 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 very.
Yes.
Listen to your body. Listen to your body.
Love you guys. Bye.
He's got to go poop. That's what it is. He's listening to his body.
There you go. All right, here you guys. It is the Tuesday and Wednesday live stream lineup done by Miss Dee Dee.
Okay, everybody.
Why did it just stick? Dang it.
You're still sticking a lot today.
I know.
Okay, everybody. I got something to share with you. You probably already know what it is. But just hold on. I'll be right back.
I guess it's going to work now, maybe. Nope. Dang, what the heck? Maybe I have too much open. Can't even.
It better work, daggone it. I was up to 2 or 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh no, I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work.
You saw what time I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So ain't no telling. Okay, everybody. I got something to share with you. You probably already know what it is. But just hold on. I'll be right.
God, dog. I hit mute and then it messes up. What is going on here?
Look at his faces. And thank you, Annette and Mr. Snow Guardians, for another cool graphic. And now for Tuesday live streams at Eastern Standard Time. And we start Tuesday morning off with the Aquatic Morning Show. Jess at the crew at 10. It's Lefty 3213A at Fishy Call. And the 6 is Aquatic and Reptile's member stream. At 7, we have Focus On interview on Rico Stan's channel. And then we also have Tuesday with Susan from Associate Aquatics. At 7:30, it's Wizzle and Hippie John the Fisherman. At 8:30, it's Scruffy City Aquatics with Mitchell and his guests. And also at 8:30, it's Tuesday Shenanigans with Furlough and Eddie. At 9, you have Bentley Pasco. And also at 9, you have Catfish Terry. And at 10, you have Dr. Black 66. So come and have a beverage with him. Hey, Fish Tube! On at 10:30 on Stephen P's channel with Stephen, Jenna, Bex, and Annette. And the last stream of the evening is Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics at 11:30 with Brennan. Wednesday live streams. Eastern Standard Time as well. We start off at 9 o'clock with Father Fish. Following that is Joe's Shrimp Shack at 11. I believe he has a store opening to show us. And at 12 is the Aquatic Morning Show member stream with Jess. 1 is Chat with Rack on Bird Garden Channel. And 5 is Wednesday. 3, is Wednesday Weekly with Jimmy P's Aquariums. And at 5 is a Wednesday Hangout with Brienne's Fish Fam. At 6 is Wednesday with Bob and Pam on Kayla's Aquarium. Who loves shrimp? I love shrimp. But I'll bet Papa Shrimp loves shrimp too. And it's Papa Shrimp at 8 p.m. And at 9 is Dan's Fish. And also at 9 is Primetime Aquatics with Jason and Joanne. And at 10 is Half Skate with Chance Kramer and the Garden of Eden. And it'll be on the Garden of Eden's channel this week. At 10:30, it's the Steaming McStreamy live stream with Stephen P, Gemma P, Mystery Snail Guardians, that's Annette, and Bex Fish Room, is Bex. And also at 11 is Punchy Pets with Pam and Bob on Pam's channel. And that's it for the Wednesday night lineup. Please contact Liquid Zoo OnlyFans so you can have your live streams added, deleted, or updated on the fishfam.link calendar. And also, you can log into your Google account and make your own changes to your very own channel. Hi, everybody. Fish Fam Christmas. We'll be here before you know it. For more information, to sign up or to donate, check out the following: Fish Fam Christmas on Facebook, Instagram, and fishfam.link. Matt, the Kazoo. Thanks for making this information easy to find at fishfam.link. And Lefty3213A, thanks for your live stream calendar on your site as well. Wow,
Okay.
that was hard.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's finish.
Fishfam.link. I'm a patron. You'll be glad you did.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what is going on with everything here today. It's just sticking.
That phone ringing caused everything. There's gremlins.
I guess. Oh, well. Well, you guys, we have come to the end of the stream. We do appreciate everybody that came and had fun with us today. Eric and Grant and Shelby from the Garden of Eden. Thank you guys for joining us on panel. Miss Dee, thank you as always for being up here with me and adding to the stream everything that you do.
Did it? I've listened to my
You
phone.
do. So everybody, and thank you for the super chat or super sticker, super chat. Mark, thank you very much, you guys. Everybody that comes for the replay, I hope you enjoy. We will see you guys back. I know Thursday. Well, wait, I may be on the road, so we'll have to figure that one out. But and I may do a members only tomorrow as well. So we'll just have to see how everything goes. Do what?
I just mentioned to Miss Jennifer to have a happy birthday.
Oh, yes. And Miss Jennifer, have a very happy birthday. We love you guys. See you when we see you.
Toodles.
Toodles.